First off, I do want to apologize for the quality of last month's videos. I was having technical difficulties. Blame it on Mercury retrograde, but I do hope that those are resolved now. But thank you so much for returning to me and sticking with me here. I really appreciate that. Also, I want to thank all of you who have subscribed to my channel and those of you who have purchased a private reading from me. I'm just overwhelmed with gratitude and sincerely thankful for you. If you would like a personal reading with me, please follow the link to my website, which is listed in 3 places. Once in the description, once at the end of this video, and also in the upper corner. Okay, Aquarius, so as usual, I have already shuffled and laid out the cards for you for your October general reading, just to save a bit of time. Please remember that this is only a general reading. It will not apply to each and every Aquarius out there. If it does not resonate with you, I highly recommend that you watch your moon and your rising sign as well. Okay, with that being said, let's go ahead and get started with your October reading, Aquarius. So you start off with the month with a bang. You've got a major arcana card centering your reading, and it's Temperance. Now, Temperance to me represents balance, balance and choices mainly, but to me it's mainly about balancing many aspects. This could be about your love life and your passion. Okay, this could be your emotions and your power, your work and your home life. This could be many different things. But this is learning to balance the two and work with each other, okay, to balance them out. I'm also hearing that if you're having any kind of turmoil, inner turmoil within yourself, that you need to come to peace with that, with what is going on with you. Get to the root of it and heal that that issue that may be going on. Without that, you won't be able to progress in many aspects. That could be your love life, your career, your general path. Okay. Now, the next card crossing this one. Now, this can be something that is helping or hindering you. In this case, I do believe it's hindering because you have the Five of Wands. Now, the Five of Wands is about conflict, battle, arguments, competition, things of that nature. You could find yourself competing for work, competing for a love interest, things of that nature. I'm hearing to not back down from this this competition. You have a lot to offer. Give it your absolute 100%. Hold your head up high and stand your ground, and show them that you're not one to be trifled with. I'm also hearing that if you are single or maybe even married for that matter, but that your partner may either have his or her eye on many different suitors, or many different suitors may have their eye on him or her. I'm also hearing that you may have a lot going on. You may be running around like a chicken with your head cut off right now, and that definitely can cause some chaos. I'm hearing that you need to balance that as well. Okay, take some time for yourself, some you time, recharge, regroup. Okay. Also, I'm hearing to make priorities, a priority list. Now, the next card in the reading is in the crowning position, and we have the Ten of Wands. Now, 10s represent completion for me. So, this is hard work. This is a lot of back-breaking labor. This is a lot of weight on your shoulders, a lot of burdens, a lot of responsibilities, things of that nature. But I'm seeing that's coming to an end here. All that hard work is being noticed and recognized and is paying off. Now, in the unknown position, this is secrets, hidden knowledge, things you're not currently aware of. We have the Major Arcana card, Death. Now, this is actually one of my favorite cards because this to me represents transformation, rebirth, rejuvenation, change for the better. Also, I'm hearing that for some of you, you may be having trouble letting go of something, or letting the past go. In order to heal, you will need to let that go. I'm hearing the phrase, let it die. That's interesting. I'm also hearing that some of you may be fighting this change or resisting whatever is changing in your life right now. Don't resist that. This is a part of the way it works. This is the circle of life. Again, this rarely means literal death. This is most often transformation, change, turning from a caterpillar to a butterfly. The phoenix coming from the ashes. I'm also seeing an innocence coming about, coming through. So I think, whatever change is going to happen, you are going to be, it's almost like a cleansing of your being. That you're cleansed, you're clean, you're pure, is what I'm hearing. Now, the next card in the reading is in the past position. I like to call this the catalyst card. This is what has set everything else into motion. And we have the Knight of Swords. Now, the Knight of Swords, he's a character because, usually this is an actual person in your life. This could just be an energy, but 80% of the time it's an actual person. But the Knight of Swords, if this is a person, this is usually an air sign, by the way, a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. This could be you. But they're very, they're the go-getter. They rush in. They don't think things through a lot. They don't worry about the consequences. They just kind of go for it. They act without thinking. Okay? This could also be indicating traveling. This could be pursuing your heart's desire, your passion, your love. This could be your love, your interest, your love interest. But you're just kind of riding in, and I'm hearing either you're being swept off your feet or you are sweeping someone off their feet. I'm also hearing again to balance your busy life. I'm hearing to be still and be at peace. Interesting. Now, the next card in the reading is in the future position. This is, again, future's never written in stone. This is just the most probable outcome if everything stays on the same course. And we have the Eight of Pentacles. And this indicates to me studying really hard. You may be going over something over and over and over, almost obsessively. You're, you're very wrapped up into whatever is going on with you right now, whether that be research, homework, you know, actual work, whatever it is. I mean, you're burning the candles through the night. You are really putting in the hours, a lot of hard work. I'm hearing that that is very good, but you also need to take some you time again. I'm also hearing to make sure that you take care of yourself right now. Make sure you're eating correctly. Make sure you're taking care of others, that you're paying attention to others in your family as well. Now the next card in the reading is in the position of you, your hopes, your fears. This could also be indicating why everything is going on. But we have the King of Wands reversed. Now, the king is usually an actual person in our lives. It can be female or male. Just because it's a king does not mean that it's not female. This is more of a position than a gender. Excuse me, sorry. This is normally a fire sign, which would be a Leo, Aries, or a Sagittarius. Now, this king has a lot of passion, a lot of power, inner strength. They have a lot of creativity as well. They also tend to have a lot of energy. Now, sometimes this king, if he's working on his good side, this brings you, it's kind of like a muse. This brings you inspiration, creativity, you know, power, passion, things like that. They're the ones that just kind of, whoa, they're very intense, you know. If he's working on his negative side, they have a hell of a temper. They're like a volcano boiling from the inside, just boiling at the surface, ready to explode. And once they do, it's very hard to reel them back in, to get it, you know, to get their temper under control, because just like a fire, you know, it can nourish you, cook your food, keep you warm, but it can also burn your home down. So, you know, they're one extreme to the next. There's usually no middle ground with them. Now, the next card in the reading is the Queen of Cups. Now, this is in the position of the energies, the people, the events that are surrounding you. This, again, is usually an actual person in our lives. This is usually female, but it can be male, just like that king. But the Queen of Cups, she is the most loving of all the queens. She's the nurturer. She's that shoulder to cry on. She's the one that is full of compassion and empathy and sympathy. She's definitely in your corner if she's working on her good side, okay? I'm also hearing that in the context of love, that this is a very positive omen for the growth of love. I'm hearing also that I'm seeing fertility for some of you. Aquarius, this could be actual pregnancy for some of you. This could just be a fertility of a relationship or work or growth of some sort, planting the seeds of something. However, I'm also seeing the number 8 with this card, and that to me indicates the infinity symbol. Like this is like the circle of life kind of a thing. Nothing ends. It just energy just keeps traveling is what I'm hearing. This is interesting, and this is not going to apply to every single Aquarius out there, but I'm just going to throw this out here because this is what I heard. I heard that some Aquariuses, not very many, are pregnant right now, and there is going to be reincarnation with this new baby. Okay, a rebirth. Take that for what it's worth. The next card in the reading is in the unknown position again. This is, again, hidden secrets, hidden knowledge, things you're not currently aware of. And we have the major arcana card, the Magician. The Magician is very powerful. He has a lot of resources and sources at his disposal. He's usually someone who is in a position of authority. I'm also hearing for some of you that you do have the power to make a difference. That just came to me. So take that for what it's worth as well. I'm also hearing that for some of you, you need to take the power in your own hands, take the bull by the horn, so to speak, and get things done how you want them to be done. You have the power to do so. You have the universe on your side, I'm also hearing, and the elements at your disposal. Now, for some of you, I'm also hearing that this may be somebody who is a bit manipulative, a puppet master of sorts, that he may like to be in control and be very domineering. So for some of you, this may be the case for you, to keep that in mind. However, mostly I'm hearing that this is like your inner wisdom, your inner old soul, kind of trying to wake you up here, transforming you, and reminding you of your inner power, okay, your inner strength, to take it into your own hands. I'm also hearing that you have the power to manifest your desires. Very cool. So, the last card in the reading, this is the outcome position. And again, this is, future's never written in stone, it's just the most probable outcome. But their final message for you is the Four of Swords, and this is indicating to me that you need to rest. You need to take a break. Okay? I'm also hearing like the calm before the storm. You need to save your strength, reserve your power, reserve your strength. Okay? Rejuvenate, so to speak. I'm also hearing for some of you, you feel like there's a lot of things hanging over your head. Maybe worries or things that you know that you have to get done. You have a lot of thoughts going on in your head. You need to try to shut that off and rest for a little bit. Okay, again, take some you time. Okay, so before I go, I did pick one card for you from my Divinations of the Ancients Oracle deck. And this is a brand new deck. I'm so excited. Alright. But you have gotten the card Spells. And Spells says, something you hold dear, a relationship, a job, an interest, an object, or even yourself, will transform mysteriously into something even more precious to you. Transform. The Spells card indicates that you are starting to discover the possibilities the art of transformation offers you, possibilities you haven't even realized were out there. As you learn more, you will find your needs change and a kind of evolution takes place, where you find your desire only what is best for yourself. I'm sorry, I totally screwed that up. I apologize. Let me start that over. Where you find your desire only what is best for yourself. You have the Midas touch right now. Your standards and expectations become so pure that whatever you touch turns to metaphoric gold. You will be supported in gaining a new sense of self-worth, which will draw all that you deserve and desire directly to you. This is a time of great transformation. All is turning out beautifully. You have the power to change a situation. I love these cards. I mean, I just love when the oracles just bring it right home. Sorry. Believe in your self-worth. Have positive expectations. You have the ability to succeed. Your pure intentions are key. All right. Awesome. Sorry, I just get so excited when my oracles and my tarot, they just coincide so beautifully. All right, Aquarius, I wish you many, many blessings for the month of October. Happy Halloween, and I will see you again in November. Many blessings. Namaste.